load. So right here. So right here.
All right, good evening, folks. Welcome to the City of Lowell Zone of Appeals public hearing for March 9th. Just a few reminders. If you have an electronic device or cell phone, you can just put it on silent or turn it off so it doesn't disrupt the meeting. It'd be appreciated. And just also a reminder, this is broadcast live on LTC through LTC YouTube Live. If you want to watch this live or refer back to it, do that channel access. And also, you can join the meeting tonight in person as well as through Zoom and or by calling ahead, planning with DPD. All right, just on the continued business, we have ZBA-2026-1. The petition is a variance. The applicant is Jack Lee. Property located at 150 East Meadow Road. The Lowell Zone of Appeals will hold a public hearing until interested persons relative to an application by the applicant to legalize an existing addition at 150 East Meadow Road. The subject property is located in the traditional single-family TSF zoning district. The adding requires variance approval per section 5.1 for relief from the maximum floor area FAR, minimum lot size, minimum lot area per dwelling unit, minimum frontage, and the front yard setback requirements and any other relief required under Lowell zoning ordinance. Mr. Lee?
Dylan, anybody on Zoom?
Mr. Lee is not on Zoom.
Just curious, anybody on Zoom? Or
Yes,
Okay.
there's a few applicants.
all right,
Okay.
just checking.
All right, we'll table this one. Maybe I'll come back later tonight. All right, moving on also on the continued business, we have ZBA-2026-2. Petition is a variance. The applicant is Robbie Nguyen, property located at 26 Mariner Street. The applicant, the petition is the Lowell Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing till interested persons relative to an application by the applicant to create an additional curb cut at another driveway at 26 Mariner Street. The subject property is located in traditional single-family TSF zoning district. The proposal requires variance relief per section 6.1.10 of the Lowell zoning ordinance for relief from the maximum curb cut requirement and for any other relief required in the Lowell zoning ordinance. Mr. Nguyen, welcome back, sir.
Good evening, everybody.
You want to just update us on what you did the last time you were here?
Last time I was here, it was my mistake with the part of the variance procedure. I didn't put the 3x4 permit sign, and then we rescheduled for tonight. But I put it on the very next day, though. I went to Staples, like one of the gentlemen told me to. So
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Nguyen. Anything else you want to share with us?
What I'm trying to do is I think on the plans there there's a spot on the left side there that we're just proposing to add some pavement to it. It's pretty much just dirt right now. I didn't know when I purchased the house. I didn't know that was it needed a variance to be built, which I didn't know, and I didn't know you need a variance to add additional things to it. So, and we added additional pavement on the existing driveway. The original one had it looked like an L shape, weird looking L shape. So we just added a little more. I think it's maybe a 5x8 that we added more to it. And then learning about the variance, we wanted to, because we use that kind of dead space a lot, especially in the wintertime too. And I think we're the only house on the street right now that uses propane, as I think it was a new build. So the propane tanks are actually on that side. So if I had a paved site, the guys from Hafner's can just park right there when they do it. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the main thing that I'm trying to accomplish.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Nguyen, for your information and putting up the sign. We appreciate that. Now we're going to open the hearing to the public. Anyone else wishing to speak in opposition to this petition? In opposition. All right. Seeing none, that portion of public hearing is closed. Anyone wishing to speak in favor of this petition? In favor. Seeing none, the public hearing is closed. We're going to open questions and comments to the board. The chair recognizes Mr. Hovey. Mr. Hovey, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. So originally when we saw this project, it was for 32 Mariner. Obviously, you didn't build the house, so this isn't directed towards you, but we approved the 37-foot driveway. There looks to be a 75-foot driveway, and that parking spot on the left was to be removed, which it doesn't look like it was ever really removed. I don't hold you responsible for not following the site plans. You bought the house after it was built, correct?
No, I had nothing to do with that.
No, did you? You didn't build the house?
No.
No, you bought the house when it was built?
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Right, so I'm not
It was definitely like that section that we're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
It was definitely like leveled as best as they could. So, but I know you mentioned it was concrete at one point, and part of it was to remove that.
Well, so it was gravel, and they were supposed to remove it. It was on the original plans that we approved that it was getting removed. Obviously, like I said, you didn't build it, so I'm not gonna, that's not on you. Even with this, there was some concerns about the parking spot isn't compliant. You're gonna have some overhang onto the right-of-way. And then you're gonna need variances because it's too close to the property line. It's supposed to be 3 feet off. You only have 2. I'm concerned about this not being what we approved originally, but I'm balancing that on it's not your fault that it wasn't built the way we approved because you didn't build it, right? So I'm having a back and forth on this. There was a reason why we wanted it removed. At the time, we had a bunch of the neighborhood in here against this for privacy and other reasons, but it doesn't seem like you're a bad neighbor because none of them are here currently.
No, they the neighbor there was a house on my right side that burned down. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that one. And they that neighbor had some questions on when we sent out the abutters notice.
Mm-hmm.
She asked me about the dimensions and whatever was on the plan. I said yes, everything is according to that, what we're trying to accomplish. And she said no objections or anything. So, and then the neighbor on my left side, I think his name was Evans something, I forgot. But he said, oh, that would be nice to see, because he actually wants to get some contacts from me for the paving, because he wants to redo his on his side. So everyone seems nice on that.
Yeah,
that neighbor.
and I can appreciate off-street parking. They call it curb cuts, but there's no real curb, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's that. I'm kind of still going back and forth on this. I'll listen to the rest of the members. Again, I don't want to hold something against you that you had nothing to do with, but I'll listen to the rest of my folks here. I do appreciate getting cars off the street, especially in neighborhoods. So I'll listen to everybody else.
Thank you, Mr. Harvey. The chair recognizes Mr. Brier. Mr. Brier, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Staff comments indicate that most driveways on Mariner exceed by far the 15-foot curb cut anyway. So where that is occurring, why shouldn't you be allowed? I'll be voting in favor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brier.
Thank you.
Chair recognizes Mr. Procope. Mr. Procope, the floor is yours, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll also be voting in favor. I think what Mr. Nguyen has said, that speaking to his neighbors and there's no objections, and the fact that there's no one that's here that's opposing, I think it's a testament of the fact that it's not derogating the neighborhood. I also drove by yesterday and I saw the sign, so I appreciate that as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Procope. The chair recognizes the vice chairman. Ms. Callahan, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, through you, Mr. Chairman. I had the same concerns from the last hearing. I didn't recognize that the prior rulings that we made until it was brought to, Member Harvey, I believe, brought it to the board's attention, and then I went back and looked at it and discovered, it was not your the property you purchased, but it was
Right.
split off from another project that was, it was subdivided from another project we previously
Correct.
approved. And then I did review that, and I did notice that, yes, the site plan on that noted that that driveway was supposed to be removed as part of that project. But I did not see any condition. I didn't see any conditions set for that. It was just basically on the site plan that it was to be removed. So again, whether that was removed or not, I'm not sure, but that certainly was not your fault. You were not part of that project, not part of that, not part of the subdivision of the property. You just purchased the property as is, and just trying to reestablish what another driveway there. Noting that, I mean, I think that would maybe give you some form of a hardship in regards to the variance, that you were not aware of that prior thing. Additionally, the hardship of, the getting cars off the streets, which would also go to the public good as well. And I don't see, there was no opposition from any of the public, and thank you for putting the sign back up, putting the sign up, so now we know we're able to actually go forward with this. Nobody's here in opposition. Staff has provided their comments. None of the other departments apparently commented, except for economic development said no, and fire said no, so I can see myself, granting some relief on this and approving the variance. So I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Callahan. Chair recognizes Mr. Shanahan. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The fact that your neighbors had 2 bites at the apple to voice any concerns, you were here February 9th, no one appeared, no one's appearing here today. I take that as support by your neighbors, so I will be voting to approve the variance.
Thank you, Mr. Shanahan. Ms. Nguyen, I think for me, I think this is more almost like clerical. You need to sign up for public posting, public information, and then to me, I think this is a small ask in terms of your project. You want a driveway. Again, to me, I think some of my colleagues comment too that safety, cars off the street it's more than off-street parking. I think it's more of a benefit overall to the neighborhood and to the city as a whole. And I think it still fits in with the neighborhood characteristics of the neighborhood. So I don't have any concerns. All right, if there's no further comments from my colleagues. All right, can we have a motion, please?
Okay, to you, Mr. Chairman, ZBA 26-22 for variance at property at 26 Mariner Street under section 6.1.10, variance relief per section 6.1.10 of the Lowell zoning ordinance for relief from maximum curb cut requirements.
All right, motion by Mr. Prokop,
Second.
second by the Vice Chairman. Can we have a roll call, please?
Chairman Peck,
Approve?
Vice Chair Callahan,
Approved.
Member Prokop,
Approve.
Member Briere,
Approval.
Member Hubby,
Approve.
Member
Approve.
All right, sir, you've been approved. Wish you best of luck in your project.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate
All
it.
right, yep. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to the next item on the agenda under new business. We have ZBA-2026-3. The petition is a variance and a special permit. The applicant is Bienvieto Chalez. Apologize if I said that wrong. Property located at 1570 Middlesex Street. The petition, the Lowell Zoning Appeals will hold a public hearing to hear interested persons relative to an application by the applicant to operate an outdoor car dealership at 1570 Middlesex Street. The subject property is located in the regional retail RR zoning district. The project requires variance approved for section 6.110 of the Lowell zoning ordinance for relief from the minimum access driveway requirement, a special permit under section 12.6 to operate a car dealership in the RR zoning district, and for any other required in the Lowell zoning ordinance. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone.
You want to just tell us about your project, sir? And your name and address for the record.
What is it?
Just your name and address for the record, sir.
Bienvenido Chalas.
Okay.
1570 Middlesex Street.
Awesome. You want to just tell us about your project, sir?
Yes. Well, 32 years old. Started in the business when I was 16 until I was 21. Went into the field of plumbing. Came back at 28. Back into the business. Most of my business has always been in Lawrence. I have a wholesale there as right now, which most of my business consists of exporting vehicle into the Dominican Republic. But been in business since then, kind of working out a dealership as well with other business partners. Got the opportunity to buy this property with my brother, business partner now. So we decided to actually go on our own out and kind of submit for a permit to be able to do our own retail.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
If we have nothing further, we'll open up the hearing to the public. Anyone wishing to speak in opposition to the petition? In opposition? All right, seeing none, that portion of the public hearing is closed. Anyone wishing to speak in favor of the petition? In favor? All right, seeing none, the public hearing is closed. I'm going to open questions and comments to the board. The chair recognizes Mr. Brier. Mr. Brier, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Well, staff comments indicate that the proposed use of the site that you've just purchased, it fits the neighborhood. So that's the good news.
Yep.
That's good. And I wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you.
We have the same success that you're achieving in Lawrence.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But are you familiar with the comments issued by DPD staff?
Which one is down?
There
Remind me.
were a few cautionary comments.
Yeah, the traffic one. I know.
Yeah, would you speak to those and get something on the record just to satisfy those concerns?
With the neighbors?
With traffic,
With
with the amount of vehicles that will be on the lot?
yeah.
Are the spots for the vehicles going to be delineated with painted lines or some other system? Speak to that, please.
Oh, as of right now, we do have a line now on the property that shows the difference between the sidewalk and the property. We are planning on actually painting all around it as well,
Yeah.
just to give it more of a modern look on the parking lot.
So there'll be no cars on the sidewalk?
Huh?
There'll be no cars on the sidewalk?
No.
You're going to keep the building?
Huh?
You're going to keep the
We're keeping the building. So it was a salon and a barber shop.
Yeah.
So what we decided to do was kind of do a little more of a upgrade, do some recessed lights and kind of just paint to take the sinks out. That's all we did to the property now, and that's how we're going to keep it.
How many vehicles do you believe you'll have on the lot?
Well, we retail very minimum, which is the reason why we only asking for I think it was like 9 parking spots. I think I have it there on the drawings. So you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 8 parking spot on the side, and then I was requesting 3 on the front for customers, just because next to it is a neighborhood, and I know probably the neighbors don't want clients coming in and out of their street or turning around on their driveway. So I figured put 3 extra parking spots at the front for the customers. And again, we have a main street right on the front. I don't think we're gonna want any client just stopping right in the main street.
Nothing further, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Brier. The chair recognizes Mr. Prokop. Mr. Prokop, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I do have a question on based on the transportation engineer making comments, but which you addressed, but I didn't see a permit sign in front.
Yeah. Did they? All my permit signs are in the window. My electrical, my plumbing, and my...
Yeah, no, because I saw that, the permit for plumbing, electrical, and I forgot what the other one was. But there is a permitted sign that you have to put when you have to notify the abutters that people are living in the area of what you're doing. And that's usually visible in front of the building.
Okay.
So I didn't see that. So
I've talked to my girl about that. She was the one doing the application. I apologize.
I'm sorry?
If I missed that. I apologize if I missed putting the permit up, but we did have the proof that we sent all the abutters, all the letters, and everything.
Yeah. Because I would be concerned about voting on this simply because we have no one here said, for or against.
Yep.
So we don't know if people were particularly aware that this was happening tonight.
So the neighbor behind me, I talked to her. Most of the people that live on that street.
On Caleb Street?
Are part of the family.
Mm-hmm.
So now in the winter with the snowstorm, we actually went over and spoke with her, and she actually had a whole phone meeting, like almost everybody in the street.
Yeah. But part of our requirements, prerequisite is that sign is up there to notify, the public that.
I apologize if we missed that part of the process.
And the reason why I said I'm hesitant to vote because I'd rather us continue this.
Yeah.
Seeing that sign up there.
Yeah, I got no problem with putting it up and.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Prokop. Chair recognizes the Vice Chairman, Ms. Callahan. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, through you, Mr. Chairman, and I'm sorry, I didn't have the opportunity to swing by the business to check and see if the sign was there or not, but I'll take Member Prokop's word for it. That was it? It wasn't there, or it was there, but you couldn't see it? I couldn't, I'm sorry, it was,
No, the sign was not there, but what he's referring to, there was a sign that says that they have a permit for plumbing.
Oh, okay.
For electrical, but.
you mean the
not-
sign for, okay.
Correct.
Sorry, and again, I didn't get a chance, opportunity to swing by there. So that might be an issue, but I think I'm trying to, so first of all, I just want to confirm, so the front 3 parking lots, parking spaces are going to be designated for customers only, correct?
Correct.
Okay. How many employees are you planning on having at the building? Just yourself, or?
Just myself.
Just yourself?
It's 2 of us.
Okay.
So 9 out of 10, if I'm there, he's going to be doing the runaround.
So where would you or whoever else is going to be there plan on parking if you have your own
Well,
vehicle, or?
It's by the law of Massachusetts. As an owner,
Yep.
I normally operate one of the vehicles from the dealer. So most of the time, whatever one of those cars is going to be going home with me, coming back.
Okay, great. I generally probably don't have much of a concern other than the notice possible issue. I know there's concerns about the 8 parking spaces and, trying to get cars in and out. And I'm looking at the space, you got the spaces designated 8 by 9, 18 by 9, which is the standard for a parking space. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a little leeway that can be done to try to maneuver a little bit so you can at least get the cars in and out. I mean, it's a tough draw, and obviously, I mean, I don't want to, you're starting a new business, and we want to try to, want to help make sure you're successful at it.
Of course.
Of course, I'm sure the more cars you have on the lot, obviously, the better, the better for you, because you're trying to, that's your business, that's your inventory too. So, I guess it's not laid out in the plans, but what is your plans to maneuver the cars in and out as far as when they're on the lot? Like, say I show up, I have a car, like say, let's say there's a car, you got it parked in the
Good
back.
example. Let's say we got to move one of the back
Yeah.
ones
Yeah,
out of one of my back cars.
yep,
The spacing that we have by law and Lowell, it's more than enough
Okay.
for me to be able to push the front one, not even without even pushing the front one, to bring one of the back ones out to the side street
okay.
without problem.
So you have no problems getting that's good
No.
about the cars on the back, near.
You have so much. I was surprised. You have so much space between that fence and the cars in between
Yep,
that I could be able to, even if I have to move all 3 on the side to get to my last car, I don't have to move my front cars out to the front.
I think that's where the concerns are lying.
Yeah.
On the-
I assume the parking space of the 5 feet was
Yep.
like the reason behind it.
Yeah,
I guess because like
Okay.
5 feet, it's a good amount of spacing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the plans could be a little bit more clearer on that, I guess. I don't know. I mean, but the way you explained it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So I don't think we probably would need him to amend the plans. I mean, he's explained it pretty straightforward, but I guess if with the notice issue now, I would probably suggest we have to continue this to get the notice, have the notice posted, have the sign posted for the notice and stuff, because it's an issue for, it's an issue for notice to the neighbors, even though you did mail out even though you did mail it out, it is required
Yeah.
that you post it. I mean, even, there may be some people who are not part in the zone of where you send the mailing out to
Yeah.
that may have some objections, even though they're not in the general zone of what you mailed out. The law does require that the notice be posted, the sign be posted, to give notice to the public in general, because it could be somebody, another business owner who's down the street or something, and may have concerns that doesn't get the mailed notice because they're not within the zone that you're required to. You follow what I'm saying, right? So,
Of course.
yeah. So that would be my suggestion. So, but great. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Callahan. The chair recognizes Mr. Shanahan. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The gentleman that was just here before you was here on February 9th and was back here today because of that lack of sign. So
Yep.
for you to follow him, we got to go through the same procedures. So posting the signage for one, and again, I think we've already addressed the other issues with the parking concerns. It's too bad there couldn't be enough room to have a row between the back row and front row where you could have a one-way kind of direction. Cars
Yeah.
could come in off of Middlesex and
I
then
wish.
exit Caleb, but the way your plan is set up, I don't see how that might be feasible, but hopefully striping, again, can mitigate any confusion on cars getting overcrowded or
Yeah.
spilling onto the sidewalk. So hopefully get that sign posted, and we'll see you back in the next meeting or two.
Perfect. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Shanahan. Chair recognizes Mr. Hovey. Mr. Hovey, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, not to repeat everything that we've all said, especially if we're going to come back. But when we do come back, I'm going to make a condition that the 8 spots are for cars for sale and the 3 spots are for customers and employees. That's not kind of spelled out on the plans anywhere. So what we don't want is all of a sudden 11 cars are there and then nobody can park anywhere. So it's something we can address with the condition later. But I echo everything else. We need the sign. But overall, this is good. I would go beyond just striping. If you read some of the comments, go beyond striping just the parking spots. They want a delineation of property line and sidewalk too. If you guys can
Yeah,
handle that.
this one right now, we actually plan
Is
to
there?
extend it all around.
All right.
Because it doesn't have it on the side street.
Okay.
We actually want it.
Makes sense. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You guys are doing all the right thing. It's that sign that's missing. We really, remember Shanahan said the guy that was just in front of you
Yeah.
was here for the same thing. It was a sign. He had to post it, and then he's back. So, same thing.
Thank you,
If
Mr.
you
Hovey.
indulge me, Mr. Chairman, I just
Yeah.
want to approach these guys for a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Mr. Ricker, when is our next available open slot in the agenda here? Is it the next one or is it the one after that?
Next available is March 23rd. It's the next meeting.
Okay. The next one, okay.
Would that be enough time for him to get the signage up? And, I mean, don't we have to give him, don't they have to have 14 days? Is that how, is it?
They're supposed to be, sign is supposed to be up for 14 days prior to the meeting.
Yeah, so they wouldn't have enough time to put the signage up, so we'd probably have to go to the next meeting in April, I think. First meeting in April, I think.
The first meeting in April is April 13th.
Okay. All right. Mr. Chalaz, we're going to continue this matter to April 13th. I think Mr. Prokop kind of showed you what's required, that big poster size just somewhere on your lot so it's visible to the public. And as my colleague said, this is part of the permitting process and for the public information. So April 13th, is that date okay with you to come back?
And just to let you know, that sign has to be up for 14 days by law, so we've gone out that far to give you the time, because the next meeting literally is 14 days from today, and you wouldn't have the time, obviously, unless you wouldn't put it up right after the meeting, but you don't even have it with you. so
No.
it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it might take you a couple of days to get the sign, get all the stuff, and
I'll work on that right away.
yeah. All right, so we'll continue the matter to April 13th. Any other comments before we move forward with the motion? All right, seeing none, can I have a motion to continue the matter, please?
Okay, to you, Mr. Chairman, regarding ZBA 2026-3 for variance at 1570 Middlesex Street under section 6.1.10 and section 12.6 to be continued on April 13th.
All right, motion by Mr. Prokop to continue the matter. Second by Mr. Briere. Can we have a roll call, please? Approved continues.
Vice Chair Callahan,
approve continuance to April 13th, 2026.
Member Prokop,
Approve continuance to April 13th, 2026.
Member Briere,
Approval.
Member Hovey,
Approve.
Member Shanahan.
Approve.
All right, the matter has been continued to April 13th. We'll see you on April 13th, okay?
Thank you.
All right,
Have a good
thank
one,
you.
everyone.
All right, have a good night. Thank you for coming out. And just for the public information and public record, this is the notice for the hearing. There'll be no other notice regarding this petition. All right, moving on to the next item on the agenda, we have ZBA-2026-4. The petition is a variance special permit. The applicant is Sunshine Sign Company Incorporated, property located at 10 Technology Drive. The petition, the Lowell zoning board of appeals will hold a public hearing to hear interested persons relative to an application by Sunshine Company Incorporated to erect signage at 10 Technology Drive. The subject property is located in the Office Research Park, OP zoning district. The proposal requires special permit approval for section 6.3 for internally illuminated signage. Variance approval per section 6.3 for relief from the maximum size of all wall signs, additional freestanding sign, and any other relief requiring the Lowell zoning ordinance.
This is Diane from Sunshine Sign, and I'm present.
Good evening, ma'am. Do you want to tell us about your project?
Yeah, I'm actually representing Spectrum Health, and we're putting in some signage for their facility in Lowell on 10 Technology Drive. It does require illumination because they do have 24-hour service, and they do require a little bit more wayfinding than is permittable by the bylaws because of the locations of the two entrances that they have.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Is there anything else you want to say about your project?
That it's all about behavioral health and helping, the healthcare and the cause. So I think it's going to help transform lives.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Now we'll open the hearing to the public. Anyone wishing to speak in opposition to this petition? In opposition? All right, seeing none, that portion of the public hearing is closed. Anyone wishing to speak in favor of this petition? In
I just
favor?
want to say, Frank Height, on Zoom, I represent the owner of the property if there's any questions.
Okay, thank you for that, sir. Anyone wishing to speak in favor of this petition? In favor? All right, seeing none, the public hearing is closed. We're going to open questions or comments to the board. The chair recognizes Mr. Prokop. Mr. Prokop, the floor is yours, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I don't have any issues, and I see staff had no particular issues with this. It's in a nice area. I think hopefully that this business, attracts, a good amount of customers, and with the signage, I think it would be a welcoming to that area. So I'll be voting in favor. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Prokop. The chair recognizes the vice chairman, Ms. Callahan. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, through you, Mr. Chairman. Just to confirm again, you said that the business is open 24 hours, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Yep. No, just double checking to make sure as far as hours of illumination, but since you're open 24 hours, then illumination should be,
Dusk to dawn.
as needed or whenever, but yes, definitely. So, yep. Businesses, definitely needed in the community, and the signage is actually very nice looking, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Callahan. The chair recognizes Mr. Shanahan. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I do not have any comments or questions for this applicant.
Thank you, Mr. Shanahan. Chair recognizes Mr. Hovey. Mr. Hovey, the floor is yours, sir.
I have no questions.
Thank you, Mr. Hovey. The chair recognizes Mr. Briere. Mr. Briere, the floor is yours, sir.
No questions, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Briere. I don't have any comments. Good-looking sign, makes sense. Good luck with your business. All right, if there's no further comments, can we have a motion, please?
To you, Mr. Chairman, regarding ZBA 2026-4, property located 10 Technology Drive under section 6.3 for a special permit of approval per section 6.3 for internally illuminated signage, variance approval for section 6.3 for relief from the maximum size of a wall sign.
All right, motion by Mr. Prokop,
Second.
second by Mr. Hovey. Can we have a roll call, please?
Chairman Peck,
Approve?
Vice Chair Callahan,
Approved?
Member Prokop,
Approve?
Member Briere,
Approval.
Member Hovey,
Approved.
Member Shanahan.
Approve.
All right, you've been approved, sir. Wish you best of luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
Just for the record, that was for both the special permit and the variance for both, or do we have to take two votes?
Two votes.
Okay,
Okay,
so one more.
so we'll do one, that was for the variance, correct, Mr.?
Yes, sir.
So we'll do another vote for the special permit.
Okay.
Can we have a motion for a special permit, please?
Okay, to you, Mr. Chairman. I'm sorry, ZBA 2026-4 for 10 Technology Drive for special permit approval under 6.3 for the internal illuminated signage for.
All right, motion by Mr. Proko,
Second.
Yeah.
second by Mr. Brier. Can we have a roll call, please?
Chairman Peck,
Approve.
Vice Chair Callahan,
Approved?
Member Prokop,
Approve.
Member Briere,
Approval.
Member Hubby,
Approve.
Member Shanahan.
Approve.
All right, both the variance special permits been approved. Wish you the best of luck, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. All right, moving on to the next item on the agenda, we have ZBA-2026-5. The petition is a variance. The applicant is Michael Rochelle, property located at 55 Harvard Street. The petition, the Lowell Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing until interested persons relative to an application by the applicant to legalize an addition at 55 Harvard Street. The subject property is located in the traditional single-family TSF zoning district. The addition requires variance approval section 5.1 for relief from the minimum side yard setback, the maximum floor area ratio FAR requirements, and for relief required on the Lowell zoning ordinance. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Thank you. I'm representing the owner, Sharifa, and apparently she hired somebody to do the addition, and they did not pull a permit, and they did not research that the setbacks were 10 feet. So there's a 4-foot ramp that's into the 10 feet, and it's like 4 feet from the borderline. So we're just asking for that you approve that, and because she thought everything was all set, so she got
Okay.
hosed.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for the summary of your project. We'll open the hearing to the public. Anyone wishing to speak in opposition to this petition? In opposition? Seeing none, that portion of the public hearing is closed. Anyone wishing to speak in favor of this petition? In favor? Seeing none, the public hearing is closed. We're going to open questions and comments to the board. The chair recognizes the vice chairman. Ms. Callahan, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, through Mr. Chairman. Point of order first, sir. I don't think you stated your name for the record. Can you just please
Oh,
state
yeah.
your name and address, please?
Yeah, thank you.
Mike Rochelle.
Thank you
Oh,
very
okay.
much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, I generally don't have any issues with it. I guess my question is, Dylan, we usually get, when the applicant is on behalf of somebody, that's not the property owner, we usually get something from the property owner that says that they have permission to speak on their behalf or something, if they're not an attorney. So is that something that's part of the process? 'Cause I don't see anything in there. And nothing against this, sir, I understand what you're trying to do, but we usually get something.
We don't always get something from applicants when they're represented by someone other than an attorney.
Yes, don't we usually get something in writing saying, so-and-so can file the application or speak on my behalf or something? And I see that Mr. Rochelt is listed on as well, I guess you are listed as applicant, but normally we get something that says you have permission on behalf of the owner to do this. And I'm sorry, I know I'm being picky, but I'm an attorney myself.
Yeah, Ms. Callan's a lawyer, so he knows
to
it.
make sure that things are
In proper, yeah.
tightened up, buttoned up a little
You
bit,
must be really good.
So I don't know, but Dylan, and I don't know,
We don't
Well,
typically require, sometimes they're submitted, but they're not always submitted.
Okay. Well, I don't know, sir, did you have anything to say on that? It's like,
I got all the signatures and everything, so
yeah,
I don't know.
okay. All right, well, I guess we'll just, we'll just go forward as necessary. I mean, I'm not gonna nitpick it a little bit. I was just finding that kind of curious, as normally we do get something that
I
says,
understand.
from the owner that says so-and-so has permission to
Right.
file the application and proceed on my behalf, if they're not an attorney. Otherwise, I mean, Yeah, as pointed out by staff, there are side yard setbacks on a number of properties in the area that are non-conforming. This, we're talking, so the required setback here is 10-some-25. 6 feet on the right side of the house is what the setback is. It doesn't seem like it's too much of an issue that I can see. So I'll listen to my other fellow board members, but I really don't have much concerns on the application itself. I was just curious about the... Never mind. I'll just leave it. I'll leave it at that.
It's a fair question.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chairman. Chair recognizes Mr. Shanahan. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. When was the addition completed?
That's a good question.
Estimate.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, it sounds like it's been there for some time, and again, there's no objection. No one's here in opposition. The neighbors, so obviously, whatever's been there, it fits the character with the neighborhood. People seem content. This is kind of an after-the-fact sort of thing, seeking the variance. So,
Yeah, I'm
I don't
going
have any.
backwards. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't have any issue with it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shanahan. Chair recognizes Mr. Hovey. Mr. Hovey, the floor is yours, sir.
Yeah, I don't necessarily have any issues, but I also don't necessarily know exactly what we're trying to approve here.
The
So-
setback.
It's not just the ramp, it's the ramp and the addition. But there's no site plan prior to the addition, and there's no marking on this site plan of the addition itself. And so I'm guessing it's that jutted out piece, but without a plan, I don't know what we're, don't know any measurements. I don't know, it's just kind of, I get the handicap ramp. Obviously, it's needed, but I just don't, I don't know what we're approving. So I have a hard
Mr. Hovey, do you want like to condition some things, or are you suggesting we continue this to get more like
I mean,
updated
I-
site plans or updated plans in general? Or?
I have a feeling it's going to come up in a few more minutes, too. It's the same thing. We're approving an addition, but we don't know what was there prior and what the addition is. So that's certainly up to the board. I just have a hard time without a clear plan of what we're approving something, if that makes sense. So I'll listen to the rest of the board, but I don't necessarily even have a problem with the setup of this site plan. I just don't know what we're doing, so I don't know how we can approve. We don't know FAR because we don't know what we're putting on there. So I guess that's my concern.
Could I elaborate on that? It's a 3-season addition, and her dad's in a wheelchair, so when they had the addition, they added the ramp.
The ramp. Yeah, and that's, like I said, I don't necessarily have a problem. I just don't know what it is. Do you know what I mean? We don't know when it was
Yes,
built.
yes.
We don't know the measurements on it. We're kind of just,
Oh, you don't have the
well, I have what's there now,
Yeah.
but I don't have what was there prior to now.
Okay,
Do you know what I mean? So normally we have an existing conditions and then what we're going to build, two different site plans.
understood.
We have what's built.
Yes.
We don't know how it was built. So I'll go with the will of the board. I really, I know the area I drove by, it's not,
Well, I think there's a dotted line that shows the existing house on that site plan. It goes, pretty much follows from the front of the house to the back.
no, yes, that could be it, certainly. I mean, I don't know if it's it. That's the whole thing, right? That's kind of why we like these things. But I'll listen to the will of the board.
Thank you, Ms. Harvey. The chair recognizes Mr. Breer. Ms. Breer, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Dylan, is there anything you can add to clarify
I don't know how big the addition is. I can't clarify, no.
Dylan, you're no help whatsoever. Well, I was prepared to vote in favor simply because our staff says that a number of the neighboring properties have non-conforming side yard setbacks. I thought we were here to adjudicate whether we can provide a variance for this side yard setback. So, as I said in a previous petition, if it's good for the goose, good for the gander. So why can't you do it? I'm going to vote in favor.
Thank you, Mr. Breyer. Chair recognizes Mr. Prokop. Mr. Prokop, floor is yours, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yeah, I had the same questions, trying to figure out how long this addition was established. But overall, I don't think, again, there's any negative impact to the neighborhood. But it was more of a curiosity. As I think what Member Harvey is trying to say is that we would like to see the before and after. But I guess in some cases, again, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission in this particular case. So, yeah, I mean, it fits within the neighborhood, and you understand the hardship. There's a parent there that needed a ramp, so it kind of makes sense. And you want to put like you said, a 3-season porch, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, I'll be voting in favor.
Thank you, Mr. Prokop. I don't have any concerns. Like my colleague said, I think it'll fit in with the neighborhood. All right, any other comments from my colleagues? Oh, yeah.
Through you, Mr. Chairman.
Yep.
I do see, looking at the site plan, as Mr. Russell pointed out, and I'm looking at the GIS and how the property was laid out before, and there is a dotted line with the 30 by 15 by 39, what appears to you pointed out would be the addition. So I would probably maybe want to put a condition on this, that we provide an updated site plan be provided, just to lay out that 30 by 15 by 39 portion is the addition that was added on, just to identify it, because as is before us right now, it's just like Member Harvey pointed out, it's just the residence as it exists right now.
Yeah.
I take your word at it that it's just a sunroom, you said, right?
3-season.
Yeah, so 3-season room, just to kind of get into the back of the access back of the house and whatnot. So, and it's only one level, right?
The house?
Just the addition.
Yeah.
It's just one level.
Just yeah.
Yeah, it's just so. I mean, I pulled it up on Google on Google Streets or whatever.
Okay.
You can see it in the back. It just looks like it's one level.
Yes.
If I would probably, if Member Hovey's comfortable with that, I would probably condition it on an updated site plan showing, identifying that portion of being the addition that's being proposed in this matter. So that would be my suggestion.
Thank you, Mr. Callahan. Sir, are you agreeable to the condition that we just talked about, providing the updated site plan?
Yes, get an old site plan.
Yeah.
You would provide that to DPD, and then DPD will review if they have any concerns, and Dylan, you just bring it back in front of us if there's any concerns with the right. So, or I don't know, how would that?
I'm not sure what circumstance we would bring it would be required.
Well, if there's any concern, they provide the updated site plan. If we're approving on the condition of the updated site plan, if you review the site plan, then there's some concerns about whatever. I mean, you guys would just tell them to bring it back before us, right? Would that be the issue? Would that how it work, or would they?
Well, typically that would be. I'm not sure what circumstance.
Well, I guess updated site plan subject to DPD approval. Would that be make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. So
bring one to him.
Yeah.
In the office.
Yeah, to the office.
That would make sense, right? And then you approve it, and then it's just we're good to go.
Yep, we can do that.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
I don't know any.
No, that makes
anybody
sense.
else has any concerns? So.
I don't know, Ms. Hovey, is that okay with you? I don't know you were. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. Yep. All right. So let's have a motion. We can have a motion with the condition that we talked about.
Okay, to you, Mr. Chairman, regarding ZBA 2026-5, property located 55 Harvard Street, under section 5.1, a variance approval per section 5.1 for relief from minimum side yard setback and maximum floor area ratio, with the condition of an updated site plan.
Second.
All right. Motion by Mr. Prokop, second by Mr. Hovey. Can we have a roll call, please?
Chairman Peck,
Approve condition.
Vice Chair Callahan,
Approve a condition.
Member Prokop,
Approve with conditions.
Member Briere,
Approval.
Member Hovey,
Approve.
Member Shanahan.
Approve.
All right, so you've been approved. Wish you the best of luck. Okay.
Just for,
Thank you.
just for clarity
Chairman.
purposes, it's an updated site plan identifying the addition, and it's subject to DPD approval.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll try to do that this week.
Dylan, you got that, right? So, we're good? Okay.
Yep.
Great. Thank you.
See Dylan.
Yeah. Best of luck, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you and have a good night. Thank you. All right. Moving on. It looks like we'll go back to continued business. ZBA-2026-1. The petition is variance. The applicant is Jack Lee, property located at 150 East Meadow Road. The petition, the Lowell Zoning Appeals will hold a public hearing to interested persons relative to an application by the applicant to legalize an existing addition at 150 East Meadow Road. The subject property is located in the additional single-family TSF zoning district. The adding requires variance approval from section 5.1 for relief from the maximum floor area FAR, minimum lot size, minimum lot area per dwelling unit, minimum frontage, and front yard setback requirements, and any other required on the Lowell zoning ordinance. Good evening, Mr. Lee. Welcome back.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. May I give you guys this papers for the information about the additional?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Here you go, sir. Here you go, sir. Okay.
Hi, sirs. Can I ask that is the camera working? Because I cannot print every photos out, but I have the videos of how to construct the additional and the process of it.
Usually, if it's planned ahead with DPD, I think it's fine. I don't know if it's planned ahead, the projection or presentation. So I don't know if it's available at the moment.
Can I show you guys when I done talking, and I show you guys that okay?
Sure. Yeah. You can do that, sir. Yeah,
So
of course.
yes, my name's Jack Lee. So I'm present for my parents, Phong Lee and Bitch Dun Lam.
Mhm.
So this is my second term. Come over again to see you guys. So back to my story that in 2020, so we home and we have the friends recommends me like instructor can do the additional with a good price. And during that time that we home and I have 2 kids and with my parents. So it's a little tight for family. So we decided to go with it because it's in the budget. And we did the additional on the back of the house. And it's on the side that is around like 14.4 feet and 15.7. Inside is a 13 feet time 13.7. And total square feet is 178 square feet. And that time that we did that, and that's my fault. I didn't do research and have to do the like a permit for that. So that's today that I present today that really understand for me my situation that time that COVID and my knowledge is not enough to understand to do that. And we also have the update electric and plumbing on code, everything on that. Yeah.
Okay.
And,
Thank you for that updated information, Mr. Lee. And then you said you have some photos you want to share with us?
yeah, so this is my my families of 7 people now. So
Good-looking family, yeah.
yeah. So and this is the back of the building that we did, because me, my wife, and my family really well maintaining, and we love to maintain the house really neat. So because our kid is love to run on the backyard, so that's why we treat it really good. And this is the picture of inside that we during the constructed. Let me see. This the guys who did the construct, and we following the step by step, like the framing and the footing and side and window and measurement and everything. I do record it and then know that he did the right thing for the building. So be honest that and the square feet that I share is I swear it out and measuring everything. So that's all I present today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Lee, for that presentation. We're going to open up the hearing to the public. Anyone wish to speak in opposition to this petition? In opposition? All right, seeing none, that portion of the public hearing is closed. Anyone wish to speak in favor of this petition? In favor? All right, seeing none, the public hearing is closed. We're going to open questions and comments from the board now. The chair recognizes Mr. Shanahan. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
And
Yeah, I believe you've kind of answered some of the questions that
Yes.
you had for us when you were here before us. You provided the dimensions. Again, it's one of these situations where it's already an existing structure.
Yeah.
Your second time here, no neighbors or anyone spoke in opposition then, nor is anyone here today. So it speaks for itself. I don't have any questions or comments.
yeah, and I did post it on the street. And my main neighbor come over, asked me, "Wow, really, Jack, it's happened?" So yeah, it's happened. I'm sorry, I didn't. I should tell you guys too, but they say, "Oh, we happy." So
Yeah, the public notice sign. Thank you
yeah.
for that, sir. Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah, really, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shanahan. The chair recognizes Mr. Hovey. Mr. Hovey, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. I would make the same condition here to submit a site plan, kind of carving all this out to DPD. You obviously take care of your property.
Yeah.
It's well maintained. I have no issues approving it. We just have to know what we're approving officially. Like Member Shanahan said, this is the second time we're here. We haven't had a complaint from the neighbor on either end. Your pictures show how much care you put into your property. So I have no problem doing it. All the variances that are spelled out are pre-existing. They have nothing to do with the addition that you put on. So I don't have an issue. I'm fine with approving this, just with the condition that they submit a back to the future site plan.
Really, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harvey. The chair recognizes Mr. Briere. Mr. Briere, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Many of the homes in the neighborhood share the very same conditions. So as long as you're in agreement with the condition that Commissioner Hovey's just offered, I'll be in favor. Thank you.
Yeah, really, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Briere. The chair recognizes Mr. Prokop. Mr. Prokop, the floor is yours, sir.
I agree with my fellow members. I think you take impeccable care of your neighbor, of your property, and I think it's just a matter of just bringing it up to speed and up to date, with what's in line with the city requirements. So I appreciate you providing the update. Okay, I'll be voting in favor. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Prokop. Chair recognizes the Vice Chairman, Mr. Callahan. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, through you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for providing the update and giving us a better understanding of what the addition is, because I know the prior one we couldn't figure it out. It was just you provided us with what was existing, which is already what you've built.
Yeah.
So that's why we really needed to know
Thank
what exactly was being built. So I see it's only 178 square feet total.
Yeah.
It's one level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not. I think the concern obviously being not understanding what was built, that you had like a multi-level thing going on and how much more stuff is going on, and we weren't aware. Thank you for providing the the photos and what you presented today,
Yes.
which is good. So everything else is pre-existing. The only thing I was just curious about, I mean, you listed on the prior site plan, the existing FAR of 0.47, but that's including the addition now, right? That's what,
Yeah. I believe that in there they also included.
so, yeah, because the addition is in the site plan itself. You were just pulling out to show us on the prior site plan, what it is that was the addition, what the addition was and how much, and kind of breaking it down and showing it. And I really appreciate that. So,
Yeah.
but to Member Hovey's point, yeah, we probably should do a similar condition from the last one. But I would even almost submit that what he's presented today could be satisfactory, but I would, again, have DPD
Yep.
take a look at it first and have them
Yep.
give their go-ahead and then go from there. So, thank you.
Thank you, Ms.
Thank you
Callahan.
very much.
Yeah, sir, thank you for coming back tonight. Again, thank you for the updated plans. I appreciate it. And very nice presentations, like my colleague said. And we could tell that you and your family took care of your home and property very well, so that's appreciated. Yeah, I don't have any concerns. And then we talked about the condition with the updated plans. If there's no further comments from my colleagues, if we could have a motion, please.
Thank you very much. Oh my God.
The condition, Ms. Hovey, you want like an updated kind of before and after kind of plan? Is that what you're referring to? Yeah. Yeah, before and after, yep.
Okay, to you, Mr. Chairman, regarding ZBA 2026-1, property located at 150 East Meadow Road, Section 5.1. Variance approval per Section 5.1 for relief from the maximum floor area ratio, minimum lot size, minimum lot area per dwelling unit, minimum frontage, and front yard setback requirements, with the condition of an updated site plan.
All right, motion by Mr. Proko,
Second.
second by Mr. Hovey. Can we have a roll call, please?
Chairman Peck,
Approve the condition.
Vice Chair Callahan,
Approve a condition.
Member Prokop,
Approve with conditions.
Member Briere,
Approval.
Member Hovey,
Approve.
Member Shanahan.
Approve.
Thank you.
All right, sir, you've been approved. Wish you best of luck.
Thank you very much. Oh
Thank-
my
thank you.
God.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you
sir.
very much. I really appreciate your time, guys.
No, of course. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Dylan.
Have a good night. All right, moving on to other business. We have minutes for approval. February 9th, 2026. Any edits, updates, revisions to the minutes from my colleagues? All right, seeing none, can I have a motion to approve the minutes, please?
Mr. Chairman, approval for minutes dated February 9th, 2026.
All right, motion by Mr. Prokop to approve the minutes.
Second.
Second by the Vice Chairman. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed say nay. The ayes are unanimous. Any other comments before we adjourn tonight, folks? All right, seeing none, can I have a motion to adjourn, please?
To you, Mr. Chairman, a motion to adjourn.
Motion by Mr. Prokop to adjourn.
Second.
Second by the Vice Chairman, Mr. Callahan. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed say nay. The ayes are unanimous. We are adjourned. Thank you. Have a good night, folks.